In order to use the Virtual Reality Jerusalem Tour application, you're going to go over to the Virtual Reality Jerusalem icon right here and double click. What that's going to do is it's going to start up the application and start up the HTC Vive headset. So once this menu pulls up, everything's loaded up, we can minimize this right here. That's just the HTC Vive saying it's ready to go. We have our 4 different options. So quit is going to exit out of the application. Settings will pull up the different settings that you can enable or disable for the application. And temple mount is the virtual reality tour of the entire temple area in Jerusalem. Then City of Jerusalem will give us kind of bird's eye views of all the different locations in Jerusalem, or several of them at least. So right here, all these different location markers are going to pop up. We can go ahead and click one, and we want to make sure our headset is tracking. So down here, if it says it's not tracking, that just means the base stations can't see the headset. So once that's visible, or once the headset is tracking, go ahead and click one of the markers, and we can see that we're now in a bird's eye view of one of these different locations. And so we can go back up here. If we want to see the temple, for example, we'll click on the marker right here. And now we're above the temple, and we can look around in our VR headset. You don't need to use a controller at this point. All you need is the VR headset to look around. And so once we're done with that, once we've looked at some of these locations, we can actually go back all the way to the main menu, clicking this button again to go back in order to see the temple mount. So in the City of Jerusalem, we can also click this icon right here to go to this spot, but we'll do it from the main menu. We're going to click on temple mount. Alright, once the temple mount has loaded up, make sure you have one of your controllers on. If it's not on, turn one on right now. You only need one. It'll pop up on your screen. You'll see it. You can move it around in your hand. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to take the trackpad here, and you can see the little dot on the trackpad signifying where my thumb is placed right now. So you're going to click. At this point, when you click, a few things are going to happen. You're going to see an arc, and it's just going to stay there for as long as you hold. Once you release your thumb and release the click, you're going to teleport to that location at the end of your arc, and you'll see this a little circle or a square signifying where you're going to teleport to. So if it is red, you won't be able to teleport to that location, but if it's blue, that means you're good to teleport. So we're going to teleport a little bit closer to this marker right here. So this glowing orb is actually a little bit of information about the temple. Or the location in the temple where we're at. So we're going to take our controller and place it inside, and we can learn about the location we're at in this application. So we're in the Court of the Women. That's this big court we're at right now. And so we can teleport all around and kind of explore these different areas, find these orbs, and learn information about this application. Or about the temple, that is. And so I'm going to skip past some of these orbs, but definitely feel free to explore and look around and find different orbs that you can press. And so we're going to pass actually right through this curtain into the temple. And right here is another different type of marker. This is our little pyramid, and it's going to teleport us to a new location when we put our controller inside and push the trigger. So the trigger's on the back side there. So put your controller inside the pyramid and click the trigger as it says, and you'll teleport to the upper chamber. So we're in the upper chamber now. You'll see a marker that you can, or one of these orbs that you can learn some information about the upper chamber. But if you want to get back down to where you were before, you want to click on this pyramid again. Place your controller inside and push on the trigger. So it'll teleport us back to where we were before. But that's basically everything you need to know about the VR Jerusalem tour. So feel free to go back through this video if you need to learn any more information or to go back over what we've already talked about. Thanks so much for watching.